Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Not being able to record the fucking games! Ah! Oh man, alive! For the past 2 days, my geeky guys and gals, I've been trying to record a mod for you. A Half-Life 2 mod. It's the Stanley Parable. This one. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not looking like Stanley Parable, because this is the Stanley Parable, not the mod. Well, you're right and you're wrong. You're wrong because it is actually the original, the first ever Stanley Parable. But you're right because it's not the standalone that we all know and love. Why? Well, the devs behind it, when they first created the Stanley Parable, they actually wanted to create it within the Source engine. Long story short, it was a success, even if I can say it right. And they finally developed their own actual executable, an actual stand-alone game. Brilliant. But I fucking couldn't record the mod. Now there's nothing wrong with my PC. Oh no. My PC is a quad-core CPU. It's got 2 graphics cards, each one with dual CPU technology inside. I know my system is plenty powerful enough. I mean, come on. The Half-Life 2 Source engine, that's easily got to be 5 to 10 years old now. And even Half-Life 2 Episode 2, that's probably about 5 years old itself. I mean, it's not fucking gonna tax my system. Watch Dogs would. But my system's still capable to play Watch Dogs. I know. I've played the fucking demo. Oh. As for the software itself, well, at the time of this recording, I've currently got 2 other videos on YouTube. I've got this one, and I've got this one. They were both recorded using the same fucking software. I haven't changed any configuration, so I know the hardware's right and I know the software's right. So why this won't play? I don't know. The frame rate, it's like about 1 frame every 2 or 3 seconds. Terrible. And the sound, it feels like it's being stretched out, like really properly fucking stressed out. You start playing the video, and if you're lucky enough that it does actually play, 30 seconds later the sound starts. And it is slow. Oh, it's unbearable. So anyway, after a bit of soul searching, I've been on YouTube, been on other site forums and things like that, trying to look for other software. Now, I ain't rich, right now I can't afford one of these fancy dancy fucking video capture devices that can do it standalone without using a computer itself. So I can't record from a PS3. I can't record from a PC onto a separate box and then re-download it and re-encode it. No, it's got to be software based, so I need something with low CPU intensity. So I've been doing a bit of search and I've downloaded a little bit of software, and hopefully this one will work. Will it work? Let's find out. Praise. Praise. Hello my geeky guys and gals, welcome to my video review and playthrough as well. For the last 2 times, hopefully you've seen the introduction, you know why I'm feeling a bit depressed on this one, because hopefully 3rd time lucky I'm gonna get this one recorded. Now this is the Stanley Parable. This is the opening screen. This is the Half-Life 2 mod. How can we tell this is Half-Life 2? Well, we've got new game, load game, options and quit on the left hand side. Click on options and you get your classic Steam window for options. Look at that. Steamy, steamy. So this is Half-Life 2 mod. Now I'll put a bit of a description into the history of the Stanley Parable into the description for you. I can honestly tell you this is the first and the original Stanley Parable. Now this is version 1.4. It won't be updated any further because they've actually got their own game on Green Room now. Green Lit Room or whatever Steam's called it. Now I've already played this through a couple of times. I wanted it to do a kind of semi-live playthrough for you so you could see how I react to gaming. But the matter of fact is, now that I've obviously played it through a couple of times, I know what to expect, and it ain't going to be quite as shocking and as funny and as I'd like to be with you. But I know that there is at least one ending which I haven't gone through, so I'm still going to play this for you and see where it comes out. Let's do a new game, shall we? Start a new game. Yes, we're loady. And I've seen this fucking countless times now, but you haven't, so listen.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
With his
Employee
combat
number
computer
427's job was
on the
simple.
blue
He sat at his
screen
desk
of
in room
death. Good morning,
427 and
employee
he pushed buttons on a
247. Please
keyboard.
press SDG
Orders came to
on
him
your
through a
keyboard.
monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them,
shitty-looking
and
chair.
in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly
Hello, I'm
for
on
this job.
TV!
And Stanley was happy.
This is Big Brother.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Like I actually
Something
got
that
a
would
working
forever
recording.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
Yes,
order
the
had
blue
arrived
screen
on a
of
monitor
death,
for him
nothing
to
works
follow.
because the Stanley
No
Parable
one
was
showed up to
running
give
under
him
Windows
instructions,
95.
call a meeting,
Boom.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
Working
frozen
machine.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Actually, that's one
But
thing
as
I
he
actually
came to
never
his wits
noticed
and
before. The
regained his senses,
device
he
things
got
on
up
the
from his
left there
desk
got
and walked
very
out into
low
the
res
hallway.
textures to it. I mean, look at that. That is actually really quite shit. When you kind of look at that, that's got high res textures. Low, high, low, high, low, high. Hello. Yeah, okay. Look, shitty chair, briefcase, filing system, red door frame. Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to
Fortress
check
now
on
you
his
can't open
code.
any of these doors.
He never functioned
and the
well by
textures
himself.
repeat itself on
Constantly
the
needed support and
corridor.
guidance from others,
Yeah, I
so
kinda
the thought
know
of total
this.
solitude was terrifying
Can't
to
open
him.
anything. Shall we see what's in here, ladies and gentlemen? You surprised for this? Oh, no, no one. Playing Minecraft, I see. Yeah, okay. 4, 2, 3, nothing in there. And the
When Stanley came to a
choice.
set of two open
Excuse
doors,
me a second.
he entered the door.
Unexpected. Right, left or right, left or right. Which way was the entrance? Ending that ending I haven't done is left. Oh, actually no, we'll go right. I know what's going to happen from right, but you aren't going to see it, so let's go right.
This was not the correct way
Yeah, of
to the
course it's not the
employee
correct
lounge,
way.
and
No
Stanley
broom
knew
cupboard.
it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked back
Go
in
in
the
there,
right
there's actually
direction.
no lift. No elevator down to the basement for some really weird ending. Now look at this.
Stanley was so
There's a
bad
gate
at
there.
following
Not
directions.
a gate.
It's incredible
It's
he wasn't
another
5 years
elevator.
ago.
Now in the
Maybe this
actual
is why
Stanley
everyone
Parable
left.
game, here
Everyone
you'd
wanted
come
to
to an
be around
open
someone as
warehouse
bad at this
area
as
with
him.
some
And
kind
since he was
of goods
walking into
lift
the
in the
middle
middle
of
which
another
you
building
ride,
the entire story,
and you've got 4
Stanley
possible
decided
out,
that he would punish
probably even
himself.
5 really,
So when he
depending
came
on
to the
later options,
elevator
but
and the
here
doors
you've
opened,
got
he
3
stepped
options to
inside
take
and pushed the
immediately
button
to
to
you.
go up.
1, you just drop down to your death, game over. Boo! 2, you jump on the lift and get back off again. 3, get on the lift, ride it to the end, pick up a telephone or not. And actually 4 endings, because I forgot about this, but you jump off and land on the walkway below to a confusing ending. Right, here you don't, you get in a lift. Now the narrator said to go up. Did you say to go up? It did, didn't he? Yeah. It did say go up. Actually, you know, I can't actually remember which two of the endings are through here now. Anyway, right, let's... Actually, let's do go up. As I recall, there is actually an extended ending one way or another, but I just can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. Going up. Ascending. Hello! I'm here! Hello? No one? No? Not even a plant or a seat or a fucking pot to piss in? Okay, let's go. Do 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 do. Empty door. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is the one. And that you can tell, this is a Half-Life 2 universe, because that's where those, are they called Reapers? Or Creepers. Reapers or Creepers? Creeping Reapers. Anyway, that's the cage that they go in, and at the end of Half-Life 2, the first one, you ride one of these things. And considering that the door's closed behind us, and you can't get back out, let's ride it and see where we go. Ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. No, it doesn't do a sound effect, it doesn't
almost
even
perplexed
rock.
Stanley that he had actually
Sound
gone and
himself.
stepped into this metal trap.
Ka-chink,
After
ka-chink,
all,
ka-chink.
it should have been no surprise that this thing would lead him to his death. But he thought to himself, this is simply the price to pay for ruining a perfectly good story. So he resigned and willingly accepted his fate, the inevitable end toward which he had spent so long stumbling. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, hello, I'm gonna crush you. Oh no, don't crush me. Ah!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the
Yay,
narrator
this is the
as
one.
he sent his subject down the conveyor belt and into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Boom, 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 boom. Let me out, Ray! Now, I never what I can. Oh, I'm pushing. Oh, it does swing. Boing. Boing. Okay. Right, let's go. Drop down here. Ow, broke my leg.
It's a shame then, that for all his work, it was such a meaningless victory for the narrator.
That's one thing I don't get. Look at that.
He would
Elevator guard
by
real thing there in the wall for no fucking reason. There's a guard in the paintwork, which is peeling off. Anyway, right, let's go. Chessboard. Who's winning? Who's winning? Who do you think's winning? Excuse me. I guess I'd probably say the whites there could win. If that one with the spike on is the queen, could take the rook and check the king. And it would look like checkmate, I do believe, yeah. Big checkmate. Anyway. Metal thing. Back into my office with a blue screen of death which no longer works. Haha, irony! Crunching in the corner, doesn't do anything. Check the mail. No. Nothing to bills anyway. Right. Did that door just close? No. Dory. Hello. I'll put my YouTube channel on that. Yeah, there we go. Right. Ooh. Can't do anything. Nothing with that. Right.
Every possible choice Stanley could make had been designed for him long before he ever set foot here.
Yeah.
The narrator wanted to kill
thing
him.
in the middle of the corridor
Stanley
as well.
was already dead from the moment he hit start.
boom, 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 boom. Go into the exit and you jump out the window. Crack. Broke the other leg.
There's no salvation for either of these two, I'm afraid. The narrator had as little power over Stanley as Stanley did over the paths that he walked. But listen to me. This story is not over.
And I'm back in the corridor.
You can still save these
Chompy,
two.
chompy,
You
chompy,
can stop the
chompy,
program
chompy,
before
chompy,
they
chompy,
both fail.
chompy.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you
Oh,
move
there's a-
forward, you'll be walking someone
Now
else.
press escape, that just comes to the menu again anyway,
else's
right.
path. Stop now.
Do you want to see
and
me
it'll be
die?
your
Do
only
you want to see me
choice.
die?
Whatever you do,
Let's
choose
die,
it.
shall
Don't
we?
let time
Bum,
choose
bum,
for
bum,
you.
bum,
Don't
bum.
let time...
Rah! Ow. Just a flesh wound. And still blackness. Hello. Tappity tappity tappy, hello. Oh fucking hell, yeah, of course. For some reason, at this ending, it just dumps you into this black wilderness. You can't do anything. So the only way to play the game again is you do actually have to press escape. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a quick run through of the Stanley Parable. So a quick, yeah, as I said at the start of the video, a quick synopsis is that the devs behind it, they actually created the Half-Life 2 mod first. They've tinkered with the source engine because they got bored with other games where the narrator told where the player went and the player did it lemming style without any course or recourse as to what's going to happen. So they created this. In the whole, I would say it is actually really, really good. Because I have played the game a couple of times now and I have seen the other endings. There is quite a few laughs in this. So it is actually still worthwhile going for it and downloading it. And I can't even fucking speak right because the anger of the failure of the previous recordings to fucking record right is still ringing in my head. Anyway, yeah, go and download this mod. It's on ModDB. I'll provide the link in the description for you, you wonderful geeky guys and gals. Download it. It's a nice quick download. The way to install it, you need to install it without Steam running because the mod does come up with its own installer. Once it's done, it should detect the correct folder. If not, it's got a description in there as well, a README file. Once it's installed though, then you can spark up your Steam for you again. If you've already got Stanley Parable, the full-on standalone game, you'll then see two entrances in your Steam list like this. Quick. Now, in my particular list, the top one is the bona fide standalone game and the bottom one is this mod. Now you can tell the difference between the two because if you single click on one of them and highlight it, if it comes up with the background image, that's the actual game. And if it comes up with nothing and it says this is a non-Steam mod, then you've got the Half-Life 2 mod there. So play that one. So I'll let you go now, I'll let you see what you think about it. And if you come across anything which might be of interest, which you think that I might not have come across, feel free to put a comment on here. Please don't forget to subscribe as well, that would be super darling. So, yeah, got a bit gay there. So, yeah, play the mod, it's brilliant. Let me know if you want, if I'm worth your time, and enjoy the game. Ta-ra for now.